Today, I'm going to show you why intestine and pancreas get sick at the same time. And to understand why this question is important, let me introduce you the story of Adina. Adina was diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease at 5 years old and pancreatitis at 6. Because of the inflammatory bowel disease, Adina frequently feels stomach pain and nausea. Sometimes she needs to go to hospital instead of school, and even she could go to school. The nasogastric tube will make her look more different from other children, which make Adina pretty upset. So, what we can do to help Adina or other people like her? My research focuses on inflammatory bowel disease. It is hard to diagnose and there is no cure. One thing we know is inflammatory bowel disease patients often develop pancreatitis, and we wonder why these two diseases are linked together, and we hope by answering this question, we could help more patients like Adina. Let's start from our intestine first. In our intestine, there is a special epithelial cell called Paneth cell. Paneth cell can produce a lot of antimicrobial peptide, and this antimicrobial peptide can kill bacteria, help us prevent infection. And antimicrobial peptide is also important to prevent inflammatory bowel disease. In our body, Paneth cells constantly make huge amount of antimicrobial peptide. However, they did not always make antimicrobial peptide perfectly. We call this aerial antimicrobial peptide misfolding AMP as shown in green here. This misfolding AMP will be sent to lysosome for recycle. In lysosome, those misfolding AMP will be digested and cut into small pieces, and our cell can reuse those material. However, if lysosome cannot digest misfolding AMP, those wastes will accumulate inside the cell and will cause cell death and lead to disease, such as inflammatory bowel disease here. My research found in the lysosome, there's one guy called glutamine, shown in orange here. Glutamine is important to the function of lysosome. If our Paneth cell do not have glutamine, then it will lose the ability to digest misfolding AMP, and eventually the cell will die and develop inflammatory bowel disease. And glutamine is not only important in intestine, it's also important in pancreas. If we don't have glutamine in acina cell at pancreas, we will develop pancreatitis. In conclusion, glutamine link these two diseases together, and in the future, we could use glutamine to help Adina fight against the disease. If you want to know more details, please go to this website and read our paper. Thank you.